Hi, my name is Rob Gordon. I am the ACBL's National Recorder. I want to tell you about my job and how you can help. Like you, I play and love this game. Nobody should have to tolerate another player gaining any kind of advantage at the table by any means other than bridge skill or plain luck. Also, nobody should have to tolerate bullying or abuse by any other participant. Here are 5 core principles. These are so important I will repeat them at the end. 1. Be aware of proper bridge etiquette and practice zero tolerance. I will be educating the bridge playing public about this over coming months in a variety of media. 2. You are an important part of me doing my job well, and the ACBL needs your help. 3. Do not tolerate bad behavior at the table or remain silent when you suspect collusive cheating. Report it. 4. Fill out the player memo, paper or electronic, as completely and as accurately as you can. 5. Once you've reported something using a player memo or other method, recorders will either record it to prove a pattern of bad behavior over time or investigate your complaint and bring the person or persons before a disciplinary committee to answer for their actions. Most of us are aware of the cases of cheating that have been rooted out in our game. It is a sad fact that money and glory are motivators to engage in this activity. Investigating and bringing the perpetrators to bridge justice is a very important part of my job. We are fortunate to have many brilliant code breakers voluntarily monitoring videos and transcripts of high-level bridge events and help us in this substantial task. But my job of National Recorder is much more than that of monitoring the few players who participate in these high-level events. Lesser ethical breaches occur at all levels of our game. Many of these transgressions are because the player is simply ignorant of the rules and proprieties of our game. Another part of my job is to educate players about these rules and proprieties, as well as practicing active ethics at the table. In addition, bridge games sometimes cause tempers to flare and players to misbehave. Such behavior is never acceptable. As the National Recorder, I am responsible for the recordation of these incidents of unacceptable behavior across the ACBL. When any recorder's office receives reports of any of these behaviors, from collusive cheating to verbal abuse, we investigate and act when appropriate. Sometimes this investigation happens at the unit or district level, but quite often at the headquarters. Likewise, disciplinary committees which address these issues may meet at the tournament, unit, district, or national level. In any case, the appropriate discipline is the same, based on the ACBL's Code of Disciplinary Regulations, what we refer to as the CDR. This is where the ACBL needs your help. Oftentimes, people suffer these actions and do not report them, so nothing is done. The ACBL has a zero tolerance policy to promote good behavior, but it doesn't work unless recorders and/or directors are made aware of this behavior. There are several ways to do this. Do not try to adjudicate or educate on your own. The best way is to call the director. Calmly explain the facts to the director and let him or her restore control of the table or to take appropriate action under our bridge laws and regulations to adjudicate. Another way is to request a player memo from any director. You may then complete the player memo at your convenience and return it to the director or to the appropriate deposit location at the tournament. You may fill out a player memo online by going to the ACBL website, select in the menu bar or scroll to the bottom of the home page to About ACBL and select Ethics/Player Memo. This electronic player memo will be delivered directly to me, and I will either investigate it myself, assign it to the appropriate local recorder, or record it. I want to let you know that some player memos will not be investigated because the individual incident did not rise to the level of a CDR violation. Instead, the player memo will be reviewed and recorded to use if a pattern of bad behavior is uncovered over time. That is why it is so important that each and every incident be reported. If you do not report, no pattern of bad behavior will ever emerge. Please complete these player memo forms in as much detail as much as possible, including your name and contact information and the name of the person or persons about whom you are reporting. This is vital information for an investigation. Your identity will remain confidential unless you choose otherwise. Here's a quick summary of my message to you. 1. Be aware of proper bridge etiquette and practice zero tolerance. I will be educating the bridge playing public about this over the coming months in a variety of media. 2. You are an important part of me doing my job well, and the ACBL needs your help. 3. Do not tolerate bad behavior at the table or remain silent when you suspect collusive cheating. Report it. 4. Fill out the player memo, paper or electronic, as completely and accurately as you can. 5. Once you've reported something using the player memo or other method, recorders will either record it to prove a pattern of bad behavior over time or investigate your complaint and bring the person or persons before a disciplinary committee to answer for their actions. Help me in this vital job to make our game more enjoyable. See you at the table.